Pleasure to invite Sri Shashidhar Pawar sir, deliver the welcome speech and formally welcome all the dignitaries and participants to this international conference. Sir, I request you to kindly address the gathering.
We are celebrating the IQAC and multidisciplinary one-day international conference. For this function, I heartily welcome to the guest of honor, Shri Ramesh VP sir, our MLA and CDC chairman of our college. In absence of him, I heartily welcome him from the coordinator and college. Once again, I welcome. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ಮೀನಾ ಚಂದ್ರಾಕರ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ SRC NCTE New Delhi and former Vice Chancellor Karnataka State Women's University Vijayapur ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತ ಇವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭಾಗ್ಯಶ್ರೀ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಇವರು ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛ ನೀಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರಬೇಕೆಂದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕೀನೋಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಆಗಿ ಶ್ರೀ ದೀಪಕ್ MBS MTech CICTT ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಕೇಂಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಇವರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಮಂತ್ S ಹಿರೇಮಠ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಶಿಯಾಲಜಿ, ಕಿತ್ತೂರು ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ, ಇವರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛ ಕೊಡುವ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. Special invitees Professor Anand S. Deshpande sir, Vice Chancellor Bagalkot University Jamkhandi, ಇವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸದ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ಅವರು ಸಹ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅರುಣ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಡಿ ಗಾಳಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ IPSC ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಗಾಳಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮತ್ತು ನೂತನ ಪ್ರಾಂಶುಪಾಲರಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಭಾರವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಸಂಜೀವಪ್ಪ ಕೆ ಜೆಬ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಂಪತ್ ಲಮಾಣಿ ಸರ್ ಕುರಿ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೂಗುಚ್ಚನ್ನು ಇಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಹಳ ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ನಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಒಂದು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕನ್ವೀನರ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರಬೇಕಂತ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಮನ್ ಬಿ ಮುಚ್ಕಂಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸರ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಮನ್ ಬಿ ಮುಚ್ಕಂಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಮುಬಿನಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಎಡೆಬಿಡದೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಎಸ್ ಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಮನ್ಲಾ ಮೇಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಹೂಗುಚ್ಚ ನೀಡುವುದರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನುಳಿದಂತೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿತರ ವರ್ಗದವರು
respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished delegates, faculty, and dear students. A very happy morning to one and all. It is my privilege, on behalf of the organizing committee, to introduce the three distinguished guests joining us for this international conference on artificial intelligence and society, ethics, opportunities, and challenges. This conference is being inaugurated by Dr. Meena Chandavarkar. Our inaugurator needs for much of our own journey began in Bagalkot itself. I can proudly tell ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಗಲಕೋಟೆಯ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಗಳು. Dr. Meena currently serves as chairperson, Southern Regional Committee, National Council for Teacher Education, New Delhi. She earlier served as Vice Chancellor of Karnataka State Akmadevi Women's University, Vijaypur, and also as Director Professor of the UGC Academic Staff College, Karnataka University, Dharwad. For over 2 decades, she led SRM Arts and MBS Commerce College right here in Bagalkot as principal and has chaired NACPL Kings for 16 years while guiding 11 doctoral scholars. Madam, it's a matter of great pride to have you inaugurate this conference today. Our keynote speaker, Sri Deepak MBS, who has joined us online, brings us the view from the frontier of technology itself. Sri Deepak MBS holds an MTech and CICTT, Cambridge International Certificate for Teachers and Trainers from the University of Cambridge, UK. Serves as Chief Growth Architect at Expire Research, driving innovation in Internet of Things, robotics, and augmented and virtual reality for education. In a career of over 15 years, he has trained more than 7,000 students and remains an active voice in embodied AI and swarm robotics. Sir, we look forward to your keynote grounding today's discussion in the reality of where this technology is headed. Our chief guest, Dr. Sumant S. Grehman, lets us see AI not as technology but as a social force. Dr. Sumant S. Grehman is a professor and former chairman, Department of Sociology, Kittur Rani Chennamma University, Belgaum. He has over 19 years of teaching experience and his research area and interests include urban sociology and the sociology of information and communication technology. He is author of several books including Women Empowerment in 21st Century, a Sociological Perspective, published in 2018, Education in India, Impact of Globalization and ICT, and very recently, Sports and Society, Sociological Perspectives. He has over 90 research papers to his credit and serves on international editorial board for Elsevier's International Journal of Educational Research Open and as an editorial board member for the World Journal of Public Health. Sir, no conversation on AI and ethics is complete without the sociologist's lens, and we are honored by your presence. Together, an educator, a technologist, and a sociologist. These three guests mirror the very spirit of today's theme: artificial intelligence and society, ethics, opportunities, and challenges. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful introduction speech. The lamp, the lamp we are about to light represent the light's knowledge, innovation, and wisdom. In the age of artificial intelligence, may this light remind us that technology must always be guided by human values, ethics, and responsibility. With this meaningful thought, I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly join us for the lighting the lamp ceremony. May I request everyone to join for this moment. the dignitaries and everyone present here. We are privileged to have with us eminent academician and distinguished personality as our inaugurator. I invite now our esteemed inaugurator, former Vice Chancellor. Inaugural, former Vice Chancellor, Karnataka State Women's University, Vijaypura, Karnataka, to deliver the inaugural address. Ma'am, I request you to kindly share your valuable thoughts present here.
International Day Conference. Dr. Suman Kileman, also my student in the Academic Staff College of Karnataka University in June 2011. The principal of this college, Cambridge, IPSC coordinator, Dr. Bilki, convener, Madam Savita, and organizing secretary, and again my past student in Mirzapur College. My past student in Mirzapur College of 1996 batch, Suman Kuchkandi. So I have got two students on the dais. Yeah. And Savita is also my student, she says. So teacher is always a teacher ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. Former teacher ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಅನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Former vice chancellor ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, former chief minister ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, former teacher ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. So ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನನ್ನ students ಏ. Majority. That is the benefit of being a teacher. So all the delegates who have come to attend this conference and the staff, and most importantly, our dear students of this college. Very happily, I have inaugurated this. I'm sorry, I forgot to. The keynote speaker who has joined with us online, Mr. Deepak, and also Professor Anand Deshpande, Vice Chancellor of Bhagalkot University, who has joined online, and Dr. Sudha, the Joint Director of Harvard Region, all who are with us online. And there are many other delegates also who have joined online. So, as I said, very happily I have inaugurated this one-day conference. And it's on a very, very important topic, artificial intelligence. See, these are the days of technology, we say. Technology is a friend, it is also a greatest enemy. We have to use technology to our advantage. That is in our hands. And that is why such conferences, students, delegates, teachers, ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಇದರೊಳಗಿಂದ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲಿಬಹುದು, ಇದು ನೀವು ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಮಹತ್ವ. Especially an important topic like artificial intelligence. So at the outset, I congratulate the organizing secretary, Dr. Suman Kuchkandi, and the principal, Sri Dembre, for organizing this conference in a place like Bagalkot. Yeah, whoever, all those who are, all ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, WOMAN. ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಯಾರು ಹಾಡೋರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವರ ಯಾರ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಭಾವನೆಗಳು ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಯಾರ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಶ್ರೀದೇವಿ ಅವರು ಹಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಹಳ ಮನಸ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್, but it cannot replace helped us. But ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 90s ದಿಂದ 1990s ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಣ್ಣ ಇರುವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ 2 1 2 3 1 3 ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. 90s ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಆ ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮರೆತು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ತದನಂತರ 2000 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ಸ್ ಅವು ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬಂದಿಂದ ಅದು ನೆನಪಿನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅದು ಹೋಯ್ತು. 2010 ನಲ್ಲಿ 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 2010 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಿಮ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ರಿ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಮೊದಲೇ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳೋರು ಯಾರಿದ್ರು? ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೈಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಅದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಫಾರ್ಗಾಟ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ. ಅದು 2010 ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಆದ ನಂತರ 2015 ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಟ್ ಹಾವಳಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. ನೆಟ್ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋ ಯಾರು ಇವರು ನೋಡೋಣ, ನೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಫುಲ್ ಹೊರಸ್ಕೋಪ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಯಾರು ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಸ್ಕೋಪ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇದು 2015 ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ 2025 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು, ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ that is created and it thrives on seamless collaboration between the enterprise system and the individuals. Enterprises and individuals. Enterprises and the individuals. ನಡುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಏನು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, that it facilitates. So human resources, though the human resources cannot be replaced, human resources are helped with artificial intelligence because they are strengthened. Their work is strengthened and they are able to work in a better manner. So, generation ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ generation Gen Z ಅಂತ ಬಹಳ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ. Gen Z, millennials ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Those who were born 1981 ಹಾಗೂ 1996 ಆ 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅವರು ಮಿಲೆನಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ನಂದು 1955, ನಾ ಎದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಬಿ ಬೂಮರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮಿಲೆನಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. 1997 ನಿಂದ ಇನ್ನು 15 ವರ್ಷ 2012 ವರೆಗೆ those who were born, they come under Gen Z. And after 2010, those who were born till last year, they come under Alpha. So my children, they come under millennials, and my grandchildren, they come under Alpha. And ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅವರು Alpha under ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗಿಂದಲೇ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್, ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್, ಐಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ 10 ಪೇಜ್ ಬರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅದು ಮಹತ್ವ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಜಂತರ್ ಮಂತರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಆಯ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ಪ್ಲೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಅದು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ Gen Z, what they say is, we means who are above. ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟೇಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 30 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ ನಂತರ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇರ್ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ರಿಡಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಡು ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ? ಡು ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ? If I am 71 years old, if you say I am irrelevant or I am redundant, we can do without you. Yes, you can do without anyone. But we have our knowledge, we have our experience, and experience is the greatest teacher. It is the greatest teacher. So machine learning is important, and machine learning is a big advantage. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಯ ಬಹಳ ಉಳಿತದ, ಇಕನಾಮಿಕಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಮಷೀನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ 10 ಜನ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಮಷೀನ್ ವಿದಿನ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Especially those who are differently abled individuals, differently abled, either they can't see properly or they can't use their hands properly or they can't walk properly. For them, this is a great boon because it helps them to work on those all important aspects which otherwise it would be difficult for them. But in spite of this, we can never say that we are irrelevant or we are redundant. We can never say. Relevancy ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಏಜ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. Relevancy ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಏಜ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. 92 years old, the person who is 92 years old is doing yoga, and he has got award from the Honorable President of India. Does it mean that person is irrelevant or redundant? No. So experience always matters. Of course, machines help you to do quickly, to do speedily, to do accurately. But even though we can't do that quickly, still our experience it is still important. Especially now, see, we have to be very careful. See, we are all dealing with students, teachers. We are all dealing with students. ನಾಳೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ನಾಳೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಅಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಯುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಡೆಮೋಗ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಚ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡೀಪ್ ಫೇಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದೆ. ವಾಸ್ ಶಾಕ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ digital media. It may be an image or it can be an audio or a video. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ people ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಅವಳು ಹಾಡಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಕಥೆಗಳು ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಾಡುಗಳು ಹಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೃಜನಶೀಲತೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಈ ಮಷೀನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕಿಶೋರ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎಸ್ ಜಾನಕಿ ಅವ್ರ ಧ್ವನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹಾಡುಗಳು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅವ್ರ ಹಾಡುಗಳು ನಾವು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇದೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮುಖವನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 7.5 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಮುಖಗಳು ಇವೆ. 7.5 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್. ಇಡೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೃಥ್ವಿಯ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ 8.3 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಡೀ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ 8.3 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ website ನಲ್ಲಿ this page does not exist. There are more than 7.5 billion people who are not existing. ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಚಂದಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಚಿತ್ರವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು. ಬಹಳ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಗುವಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬಹಳ ಚಂದ ಒಂದು ಛವಿ ಒಂದು ಮಗುವಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಚಂದಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆದ ನಂತರ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ AI ಜನರೇಟೆಡ್ ಫೇಸಸ್. ಈಗ ಕ್ಲೋನಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಇದು ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಮಜಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7.5 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ಜನ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ಬರದು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ. ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಟ್ವಿಟರ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದು ಕ್ಲೋನಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದ ಅವಾಗ ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಒಂದೇ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಾಡ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಫ್ರಾಡ್ ಜಿಪಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಾಡ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಕಂಪನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಅವರು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ, ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರಿಟೀಸ್, ಫೇಮಸ್ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರಿಟೀಸ್, ಆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಸುನೀಲ್ ಗಾವಸ್ಕರ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಚಿತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸುನೀಲ್ ಗಾವಸ್ಕರ್, ಸಚಿನ್ ತೆಂಡೂಲ್ಕರ್ is a big hero in cricket, an icon. Our picture use ಮಾಡಿ they were selling bats. That is the dangerous aspect of this. ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಬಾರಿ ನಮಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಿ ಮನಿ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಯು ಟುಮಾರೋ. ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಬಾರಿ ಬಂದದ, ಹೆಲೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೈ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು 40,000 ನನ್ನ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ನಾಳೆನೇ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಇದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಫೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಅವ್ರ ಧ್ವನಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಧ್ವನಿ, ಅವ್ರದೇ ನಂಬರ್ದಿಂದ, ಅವ್ರದೇ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ದಿಂದ ಅದು ಫೋನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಮ್ಮ ನನ್ನ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 20,000 ಹಾಕಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನೇನು OTP ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿಕಾಷನ್ ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮ್ಮಂದು ಧ್ವನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಮ್ಮಂದು ನಂಬರ್, ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಡೌಟ್ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಫೇಕ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. And that is how they are cheating people and they are cheating corporates to crores of rupees. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಏನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇದು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಫೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಫೇಕ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಬಲ್ಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ನಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಇದು ಫೇಕ್ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಇಮೇಲ್ ನನ್ಗೊಂದು ಇಮೇಲ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಅಂತ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಅಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಡು ಯು ವಾಂಟ್, ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. They can't reply our mail. Our mail does not reach them. So SMS, calls, emails, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ with the help of artificial intelligence ಇದಕ್ಕೆ SMS spoofing ಅಂತಾರೆ. SMS spoofing or call spoofing or email spoofing. Phishing ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, phishing. Similarly, this is spoofing. So it is so dangerous. That is why we have to be very. We have heard of people. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ನೀವು 10,000 ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, 10,000 ಈಗ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ 10 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಅದು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. 10,000 ಹಾಕಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಹಾಕಿದ ನಂತರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ the college has organized important ಏನಂದ್ರೆ teachers ಎಲ್ಲರೂ all the teachers you have to remember that we have to do a lot of research and we have to learn to learn ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು 75 ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಂದು 75 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಬಿಕಾಮ್ ಆದಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೆಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ to learn everything. And now we have learned. So, learning to learn, that is very important. So, my advice to all the young teachers here and to all our young students here, you must continuously go on learning. Dr. Suman can't say ನನ್ನ PhD ಆಗ್ಯದ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೊದಲೇ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಸೊ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ when we learn to learn only then such conferences become useful. See, the college has taken so much pains to organize a conference of international level. We have got a person from UK who will be sharing his expertise. We have got Suman Hiremat who will also be sharing his expertise. We have to understand how to become better teachers. So, I conclude by saying, good, better, best. Never let it rest. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Your good is better and your better is best. Your good is better and your better is best. Best ಆದ್ರೂ ಇನ್ನು bettering your best is possible. Never ever rest. You have to just keep on learning. I wish everyone all the best and I congratulate the organizers for having such a important titled conference of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening the inaugural address. Moving to now, we come to one of the most important academic sessions of today's inaugural program, that is keynote address. Artificial intelligence presents enormous opportunities, but at the same time raises important questions related to the ethics, responsibility, privacy, employment, human value, and social justice. To provide us with a valuable insights into these emerging issues, I am honored to invite our esteemed keynote speaker, Sri Deepak Sir, University of Cambridge, UK, to deliver the keynote address. Deepak Sir, over to you.
So much for the warm welcome. Everyone audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
The screen I'm not sure is affecting my business. So this is it, everybody. Can you please let me know if the screen is visible?
Hello, sir. This is zero. Hello, sir. This is zero.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to.
It is visible. It is visible.
Excellent, excellent. So let me just, take you to a quick insight of today's event. So first and foremost, thank you very much for giving me a very warm welcome to all the organizers and to the dignitaries and all the dash, after dash. Yes, dignitaries, everybody. Thanks goes to Dr. Daniel. He was being quite instrumental in getting. So let me just take you across with a walkthrough of what exactly I want to talk today. Probably half an hour or give us talk to be quite a little short, considering the time.
You can, sir, you can go
Great,
to.
yeah. I'll go through a very quick summary. And at the end of the summary, I will also like to show a couple of products in which scale up to the production level. So yeah, let me just begin with we call this as a practical extended reality education academy with AI. Most of our audience come from academic fraternity. Yeah. So talking about us for Expert Research, we are one of the pioneers in the city of Mysore. The learning platforms on cutting edge technologies like augmented reality, and also we work on robotics along with a small hint of AI. I'm not really confident, but yes, we have been quite committed to solve some problems with our experience. Yes, sir. Registered, so this is one of the compliances to work with all these academic institutions. And these are some of our clients, quite popular colleges and universities surrounding the country. And we are also partners of IIT Jodhpur for their skilling program on virtual reality. We have added four more people in the list. So moving on with the timeline of AI. So this word was, it was quite anonymous maybe about half a century ago, but now it has become, the flavor of the season. Starting from 1950, that was when the advent of artificial intelligence actually started, but the terminology was not quite strong, or relevant to the market, but it was more seen in the research. So talking about 1950, because I belong to the background of STEM robotics. I believe this was an era where the people were trying to make robots a little more autonomous. That was when one interesting robot built by a French scientist. It's quite very fun. It had the intelligence of the noise and the light. Just like a real world bug, if the noise and the light comes to the bug, it means modeling has started and it has to go to the bug. So it is, it is quite sensitive to the changing environment. So that is how the advent started in robotics, and definitely, yes, we can call that to be one of the examples of the primitive AI gadgets. And coming to the theme of 1974, we had a book called Shaky, which was and self-balancing robot, and which could also do some autonomous things like charging on its own, to climb the stairs, it could balance on its own, all those things. We were trying to make it a little more autonomous, a kind of, what do you call that? I'm not able to get the right kind of word. Yeah, we can tell that it is more autonomous, right? It's more autonomous and self-driven. In advent of 80s, funding actually was a little scarce. At that era, maybe that prompted some people to just back out of the research that was going on. So maybe lack of funds could be one of the reasons. And also, see, when you talk about AI, it works with an extensive investment on the hardware. Right? So today, ChatGPT now they're able to perform the task, they're able to deliver output. It's because of something extraordinary happening in on the cloud, in the data centers. Right? Quantum computers, these are the kind of hardware that builds up these models. So yeah, definitely a lot of investment offline has again started, and moreover, AI is now becoming a little more flexible. You can tweak your models and it should fit into the system. So it's kind of giving some more flexibility, scaling up your hardware requirement, and also giving a proper problem to solve. Right? So we talked about an ecosystem that actually works. And of course, we all have been early adopters, especially post 2012. My first interaction with the AI was with this Alexa with Siri, that used to happen on Android or iOS. So that was my early what do you call that? I was kind of an early adopter, this game, but of course, after it, we have been quite adaptive to many other platforms like ChatGPT, Cloud, and all. And it's actually making things a little more easy for us. So let me take straight into this philosophy of metaverse. The technology that we are experiencing today has actually been coined by authors. It's not engineers who conceptualize technology. These are all creative people, more like sci-fi writers who define how technology of the future might look like. So metaverse is a kind of a term that was explained more than maybe close to 25, more than that, 25 years ago. This metaverse gradually became, what do you call, adopted in companies like Facebook, right? They had to rename the entire technology as Meta. They became one of the goal for Facebook. Where they wanted people to communicate in a virtual world with others. Now, what happens in Facebook or in WhatsApp? We have a 2D screen, right? The next time, like, we believe it's a 3D, but it's not 3D. What we are experiencing is purely 2D. It could be a chat, it could be sharing a video, it could be texting, everything is working on 2D or a video call. But in 3D, what happens? Avatars are able to interact in a virtual environment. So this is what Zuckerberg wanted to build. But yeah, I don't know. It seems there has been a downtrend of late. They burned a lot of money building that. Now let's see how metaverse can help us in the real world. So consider your IC impedance. You talked about the engine of the car. It could be having more than 3,000 or 4,000 components. And to learn from component 1 to component 4,000, you have 4,000 steps, 4,000 processes. There are a lot of SOPs involved. You need a lot of quality checks, right? It's a very complicated, what do you call, it's an extremely complex engineering, especially getting the engines manufactured. So how do engineers or the workers assemble them so fast? Robots are a solution, but that's not the funnel solution. It's the people who build that, right? They should know how to build. No, they need to get an expertise about how much to turn, what should be the top, what should be the force, what can be the problems, what can be the errors. Metaverse, as we are seeing the image, is actually able to help us in getting skill, actually, rather than figuring out things in the real world. You know, when you hear permits a lot more errors, you can commit a lot of errors. You can reinvent your learning, right? You can practice a number of times. You can be evaluated. So this is actually helping industries in first thing, first setting. Second thing, anybody can get trained anywhere in the world at any time, and Metaverse definitely has a multiple players. Player one and player two, can see this game. It could be an instructor with a training. So this is one small visual of how maybe building up a showroom or something like how you're able to interact with the virtual assets to build a scene around it. This can be a metaverse in single player. Yeah, bit of physics. This is the concept of chemistry and everything. We call it as MR. Reality is delivered as a present world delivered. Augmented reality, virtual reality, and augmented virtual. Currently, this AR, augmented reality, and this virtual reality are the two main things that are more validated. So if we talk about the reality, we are bound by three variables. One is the time, space, and environment. The present world in which we are living. So in virtual reality, what happens? In augmented reality, you don't have a matter, right? You have time, you have space. In virtual reality, you don't have any time, space, or matter. All three are happening. So this is one example of augmented reality on the left side and virtual reality on the right side. Yeah, and if you can see this visual, I just want to ask a simple question. Have you watched this movie Munna MBBS? I'm sure a lot of us have watched it. Where a scene is there where Munna he wants to do the autopsy or anatomy, on the dead body, and doctor he makes fun of the movie, he tells it to him, right? And you know what actually happened in that movie, right? Munna brings body and he creates a whole chaos. Though the scene was quite funny, but look at the reality, right? It is actually more challenging because India being a population of close to 1.5 billion people, with the daily mortality of at least 20,000, just telling it, this is medical models for medical research. Every day you have a new model, you can get even better doctors, right? Who are well trained, but the reality is that they still struggle to get these bodies to work, to get their hands dirty. And just imagine these are the same doctors who operate on us, right? Who diagnose and who are, who do surgeries, right? Can you imagine the amount of skill that they might be lacking, right? With the lack of, I can't tell infrastructure, but yeah, with the lack of experience. Mixed reality can actually help people solve this problem to some extent. Whether you can even do your anatomy, you can do your surgery. Universal memory with every build. So So the classical case of mixed reality is whether a tutor, or it could be, a professor operating anywhere in any students are located in Bioware, everybody, all of them together at one single metaverse. They're able to understand things, they're able to interpolate, they're able to have discussion process. Learning becomes more and more easier, more fun, and you don't need any time or any space from all these things. You have your gadgets with you, you can do your medical sense even sitting at your home. I mean, at least the theoretical part. It's actually going to use. So that we work was everything was the same. You talked about something like I mean, I don't know, description wise, everything looks almost the same. So how do you visualize? Suppose you're able to go inside, right? Every single component, right? It could be a chromosome, nucleus, it could be some complicated proteins. Here the memory is even better because you're quite immersed in this kind of a learning environment. And you're able to interact with these objects. So it's a self-portrait, it's a very popular link that you can access it even in YouTube. Please do it once biology because your students might just love to experience this kind of coming to the time, space, but no matter. Um, you know, one demo of how this works at the end of the presentation. Anyways, this is able to narrate more than what it is shown, right? You're able to scan a QR code with this kind of a marker, then the entire data comes can fall. So here your mobile phone itself can act like a hardware to interact with the elements. So just imagine, your lab manuals, if they have this kind of experiments can pop up, the SOPs can pop up, the tables and everything like summary of everything. Or maybe even your textbooks, if they are QR, pop out as a PDF sets, which can be more interactive, or your student resumes for your job. That can actually be a kind of fun. In reality, the person on the right side is trying to figure out, the assembly of the car, or is trying to understand the components of the assembly of the car. It is very complex to do that. And here the learning is quite fast, more immersive, and kind of an excitement. You're adding a bunch of excitement to the learning. Of course, no time, no space, and no matter. On the left side, I wanted to tell you about this particular this is a company called Honda. They are known to build the world's most reliable petrol engines. Reliable means they talk that superbikes and cars can cross even 10 lakh kilometers even for a single breakdown. So how does it possible? It is perfection in manufacturing. It's precision in the components. Together they make the automobile absolutely with zero. Here, the philosophy of the workshop is that all the workers are able to go in white and white. Usually, in mechanical industries, we notice that people have in blue colored shirts, black colored gloves, because it's obvious that they're dealing with these oil stains and all. But the philosophy is understood that the minute the worker comes out of the shop, his entire body is scanned to check the traces of oil or dirt. And you can see even a simple dirt on the glove or the shirt. Immediately, they will go back to the station, they will take the recorded operation of the worker. Because they believe that if the worker has done the job of perfection, he should come out clean. This is the quality philosophy of oil. means either there is a human error, tool error, technical error, or some kind of, error that just slipped them. Because of which he got this, costume. This problem can actually be solved, by using such VR models, where they can repetitively get skipped, repetitively get trained, they are able to have better muscle memory operations. Chances of learning can substantially come down. And they invested a lot of money in such VR assets to train them, especially the applications of the yeah, anyways, kickstarting the model around here, it was given by this body, to build the world's first Optimus, which could actually, work on some proper grids. And this was actually stored to Facebook, stored for Facebook. Today, the VR access that we are getting is called, they have this version called Quest. Yeah. So the image formation that happens in VR, you have a kind of a convex kind of an image, like you have the curvatures that are at the boundary. The reason is that once the image is captured in this way, yeah, this is our normal field of view. It is up to what we take this, but in VR, it won't do that. Yeah. That's the reason it is more immersive. So what happens here is that in this particular case, these curvatures are actually offset by a lens to build a proper rectangular image. So that makes the world more realistic. So this is the initial image captured on the gadget. There is a lens in between, then the eye will be seeing the proper image. Yeah. The error of these hardware are actually very expensive, which prohibits people from investing more in such kind of startups. This is the real world controller and virtual this is a so one example of a special persona wherein avatars, these are actually not humans. Two people remotely are using a virtual reality headset and trying to online discussion. And also interacting with the virtual screen. Right? This could be one of the solutions for your COVID era classes. A little bit of spatial understanding wherein your Oculus is able to scan the entire floor area, the objects and everything, to which you are able to understand that depth wherein once the depth is understood, the characters can appropriately be placed maybe on the table or on the chair or hanging it on the wall. Yeah. So we talked about this natural user interaction. So image, it is giving speaking of its own. Like, you have all these hand trackers. You interact with digital asset, right? And you're also interacting with the virtual assets. So physical refers to physical plus digital. You remember in the early 90s, we used to create a space invaders, which was quite popular. The same space invaders, now it is able to understand the scene, since you are home, you are in the living room, the character with whom you are playing, and you have a weapon. So this is an example physical simulation. You are coming out from a 2D into a 3D space. Yeah.
Most of our audience are also from the social background.
Yeah.
So can you conclude regarding how this AI is going to be helpful for them in their social field of studies and all? Can you conclude with that?
Yeah, sure. So how do you say it? future for the students.
Exactly.
For the
Exactly.
jobs.
Exactly.
That you have to give.
Yes. So here what happens is, we talk about this NVIDIA Omniverse, in which we are actually building these digital twins, right? We talk about running an enterprise, running, these, what is called, setting up these multi-layer factories, these IoT. We work on this concept of a digital twin, through which you are able to work on this product life cycle through the value chains. For example, you want to get this skateboard, as a previous set. Then we get into a place called as the Horizon World, wherein you are able to design and build your skateboard, which will now be created, using your 3D software. This is where your engineering will come into picture, design, render all these things. And here, once this asset is created, we go into something called as a green zone, wherein the simulations can happen over here. You are able to understand what kind of a product you have built and how it actually looks in the real world. So this is where a lot of these digital simulations can really happen, right? There is able to give you the real impact. Say for example, you have a lot of physics connected to this secure product. A lot of physics, a lot of geometry, and a lot of what do you call, forces integrated here. So a lot of AI models are this simulations quite possible. Next, you can even customize them. UX designers will come into the picture. They'll build these kind of simulations and all. Right? And we go back to the reality where your board is available for anybody to access and it will be delivered to your doorstep. Right? So we call this as the example of a digital factories. I talked about the challenges of AI. So in the digital factories, people set the real factory using AI. We're able to simulate the entire industry structures, digital factories, and how this process actually works, right? The connection between two robots, because of which you don't massive plan to see the product getting built. Rather, you can virtually create them first, complexities, assess the cost, and then comes the outcome, whether you really have to go to digital factories or not. And we call them as the product life cycle management. So it's not just the product, it's also about, see, we talk about school like a product of some other, company. Everything is getting integrated into this operating system. Right? So we can call it as a digital twin process. Here, the challenge is that how are you able to bring assets? How are you able to build those physics around it? And your real world product, what is the challenges that we need to address? This could be 5.4, and they actually need a signature by bandwidth, to work on all this. Yeah, so it's a kind of a product life cycle. This is between client and server. Right? Anyways, I'll just give you a small conclusion about how AI is actually able to build this kind of a thing. So if we talk about this industrial metaverse, these models are what is able to give you this. Earlier, what was happening in mechanical industries were building models using the software. But today, the second thing, right? How do you, how do you take data? Data means massive, massive data concept. I'll just take you across community of education and research. You are actually teaching the robot about how like where it has to press. So you are able to see that a robot is actually being trained in different ways, right? Every moment of the robot is getting a lot of data of X, Y, Z. You have to ensure that the robot in a very fast way and then to replicate your actions. So especially for robotics, this plays a very, very massive role. Rather than doing reverse and running so that's one use case. Your surgical simulations. Taking here is able to, say for example, we are working on better to diagnose a patient. After the diagnosis, what happens? The AI is able to give us a score. Like for a diagnosis, what is the kind of medicine you are and what is the actual medicine you are supposed to get. We have an AI score that is available by correct and not able to show it because it is not maybe one second I can show you, right? So,
Can you interrupt you?
yeah.
Can you help me please?
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, I'm sorry, I can almost so yeah, healthcare and role-play based on rehabilitation, right? Your AI avatars is able to give you a role-play patients when I gamify it, right? Your ergonomics, I'm talking about your data science here. You give your these ergonomics, your medical healthcare, firefight. My name is telling the other, right? Scuba diving, all those things. Anyway, moving forward, I would, just want to conclude with one bit. That's some of the skill and programs that we have. First, you are giving me the opportunity. Due to positive and we have to. Situations I will understand.
Thankful for collaborating with us, with the Indian. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to show you one small bit. So you can see this. Everybody see this?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Great, great. So now visualize it. I really, anyways. I'm sorry. There's some. Anyways, I believe maybe. But anyways, thanks for the.
Thanks for very researchful insights you have shared with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for insightful and thoughtful input. Here, to our entire students, and of course, they will be going to use this AI in the forthcoming days. Thank you very much once again. Research becomes meaningful when knowledge is documented, shared, and made accessible to the academic community. Now, it's time to release the unveil the proceedings. I would like to request all the dignitaries to release the proceeding journal. I request moving Madam and Kavita Madam also joined with us for as organizing committee. Parvati Madam, request you to come on stage. Khaled sir, please join with us for releasing the proceedings. Teacher sir, Prasad sir, everyone please join for this releasing the proceedings. It's a significant. Sachin Kulkarni sir, Parvati Madam, Shishakar Prasad sir. Please join with us. Kindly join for releasing the proceedings. Mehdi Madam, please come and join with us for releasing the proceedings. It's a significant moment of this international conference, the officiating release of the conference proceedings journal. This publication is reflections of the collective knowledge, research, and intellectual contribution shared by the scholars and participants from the different disciplines. I request everyone to thank you so much. Thank you everyone. It's now my privilege to invite our respected chief guest, Dr. Suman Kiremal, Professor at the Department of Sociology, Chittoor Rani Channamma University, to address the gatherings. We request you to kindly share your valuable thoughts on artificial intelligence and its relationship in our present society. Sir.
Namaste and very warm good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon to all present over here. I believe most of them are watching this event and online than on the present. I would fail to express that because fail to express that the topic, the artificial intelligence and society, ethics, opportunities and challenges. ಇದೇನ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, this is a very apt topic ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. It's a very good topic, a current topic which is trending currently. Just 4 days back, I got a call from eminent professors of this college inviting me for this conference. The very outset, the title of this is artificial intelligence. Then immediately I thought like, of a sociologist, how artificial intelligence will be relevant and very immediate strike at them. But immediately I erased it because we the sociologists deal with the society. We the sociologists deal with the society. ನಾವು ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈ ಸಮಾಜದ ಎಂತ ಕರೋನಾ ಬಂದತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕರೋನಾ ಬಂದತಿ. I'm calling it as a corona, not in a negative sense, but as well as it's a positive sense. So when I say artificial intelligence society ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, yes, society is there. I can be a part of this event and ತಕ್ಷಣ. These are all the fraction of seconds my heart moves words, and I said that okay, I'll be there. When I accepted this event of this for this event, I was occupied with some other assignments. Then I thought ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಚಲೋದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ I gave a lot many thoughts. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. I could not prepare a PPT. This is a PPT which just 1 month or back or 2 months back I presented in one of the another college which they also had a similar topic, the age of AI in social sciences. And this PPT I got in the morning today at 9:30. So why I am telling this all background edit ಹೇಳಕತ್ತಾರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ technology ಏನೈತಲ್ಲ within fraction of seconds it will make you very convenient. If this was a case a few years back before COVID, yeah, I would have given the whole night to prepare this topic. Because they have to go through the papers, we have to go through the contents, literature, and prepare. It was not easy already. Nan ego kay nadagtaw. I still remember my school days, my college days. Facing an audience is not an easy task. It's a Herculean task. Because you're dealing with so many thousands of minds which are very much deviated and getting them attracted towards your job. You need that much of caliber of knowledge to attract those minds. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವುದು ಅತಿ ವೇಗವಾದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು. Mind is the fastest mode of communication and transportation as well. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಮೆರಿಕ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾ ಅಮೆರಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಅಮೆರಿಕ ಬಂತು, ನಾನು ಅಮೆರಿಕದಾಗ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಶಾರುಖ್ ಖಾನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಶಾರುಖ್ ಖಾನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಅದೇ ನಾನೇ ಶಾರುಖ್ ಖಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೋ so somewhere we go into that zone and we make ourselves comfortable. So Manasenekara, bringing that to this topic is a challenging task, and that is also a part of this seminar topic challenges of it. I'm just going to figure here that social sciences you can just see AI is not just a tech problem. When I say this, AI is there in classrooms, AI is there in courts, AI is there in society. Sometimes AI becomes difficult, most of the times it becomes easy as well. So it has both pros and cons. My focus in this presentation so we heard about Meenal Chandravarka madam speaking on AI. You also heard about the keynote speaker Mr. Deepak also spoke on very tremendously on AI. He focused more on the technology, the advanced part. I am here to give you some information how AI is with the society. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಗೆ AI ಆಟ ಆಡಕತ್ತೈತಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. We are being trapped. We are having opportunities, but ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಅದನ್ನ opportunity ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? We are not aware. Very very hardly any people, very hardly. If I can say, 1000 ಮಂದಿ ಅದರ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ 5 ರಿಂದ 10 ಮಂದಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಐತಿ, ಅಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿತಿನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿಷನ್. Abstract is ready and it is already being sent. So fast our teachers are. But the thing is, the AI, the moment AI enters here, it becomes a social science problem. So now, after technology, society, in connection, sociology, AI is the area जिग्राट तो हम समाज ज़्यादा पढ़ा है. So it is our topic. It's a sociology topic. It's a society topic. I say sociologists are the doctors of the society. Doctors ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬರೀ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Sociologists ಕೂಡ ಸಮಾಜದ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ because I am a sociologist and I have a lot very passionate about society. We have a lot of research being done why sociologists are the doctors of the society because they are the policy who give the policy inputs to the policy makers. And not many things. I will not go in detail into that. So when this becomes society, I am focusing only on education and AI. How our teachers and students are taking the best use of AI technology, and where they are lacking their using their skills. Moving further, I will just focus. AI ಈಗ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, but just see the history speaks. Technology ಅವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಇತ್ತು. We have heard about the history about Indus Valley civilization. Hindu Naga's civilization ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಡಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಡ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಬಾತ್ ಇತ್ತು. How they have done that without any calculations? What is technology? Technology is something where you are using the knowledge very scientifically. But the gadgets have come now. I'm teacher in school. I come from St. Xavier's from Belgavi. Technology ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ನಾವೆಲ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಚ್ಚಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ನಾವೆಲ್ದಾಗ what the students are doing ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they are playing with the fire ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. What the students are doing? Students are playing. Students are the children. What children are doing? Children are playing with the fire. ಬೆಂಕಿ ಜೊತೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಬೆಂಕಿ ಜೊತೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕಾಮನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಾಗ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಜೊತೆ ಆಟ ಆಡೋದು ಅದು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Because technology of fire was used to cook the food. Something which they hunted. ಅವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಹುಡುಗರು ಈಗ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಜೊತೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ so that was expressed in novel. So somewhere from that I got that timeline of AI or technology is way thousands of years back the man has already invented. Awagiನ ಸಮಾಜದಾಗ ಅವಾಗಿನ ಜನರೇಷನ್ that was the AI, that was the high level of technology. ಈಗ AI ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So we have those. I will not go in detail. There is a printing press. There is an industrial revolution which takes place in the 16th, 17th, and 18th century. Right? Our highest level of revolutions are come. Enlightenment power during that 16th, 17th, close to 200 to 300 years. And now we have AI rewriting knowledge work. Every tech rewrites social contract. So the technology replaces the task and not the humans. In the last decade of 20th century, that I can say 1990s, 2000 ವರೆಗೂ ಅವಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 30 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಈಗ ಅದು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದಂತ 3000 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ 30 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಜಗಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅದೇ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಅದೇ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅದು. but we were very crazy. He can go to the AI and play mobile ka hota. And we were very fascinated towards attending the computer class. Other by games starting, but seriousness still then we entered into knowing those things. So each generation, each century has invented a new technology which has ruled that particular situation, that particular timeline. So man has come on age on age. प्रत्येक हंत तक हम कल्पना करता. So there were literates, there were illiterates. Literates ಅಂತ ಯಾರಿಗಂತೀವಿ ಯಾರು ಓದಾಕ ಬರಕ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ರಿ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಓಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಬರಕ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಡನ್ ಇವೆರಡು ಕಲ್ತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಗಿದ್ರಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡು ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಓದಿ ಬಂದ್ರು ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಈಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಬ್ಬಟ್ಟ ಮತ್ತು ಫೇಸರ್ so that ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ so that is always there so that is how I just go to the next slide about the power of AI. How the quality, who writes the rules? ಯಾರು ಬರೀತಾರೆ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಆ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದರ ಗೊತ್ತದವ್ರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಇಮೇಲ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ದಾಗ ಇರಲಿ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಆನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅದ ಬಟ್ ಅದು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ we will just scroll it last ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು submit ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ and we'll just click that box and submit ಸಾಲ ಮುಗೀತು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಓದಲಾರ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸೊ ನಾಳೆ ಏನಾರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಐತಿ and you have accepted this and so we are so blindly trusting it and accepted it yes I agree to this and I submit it we all do that right ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವೇರ್ most of the things we do that so somewhere who has written those we the human beings have written because they know that people are very conveniently they will blindly scroll it and just submit so this is how the companies who are very brilliant in such things rule us so we are called as digital illiterates ಆದಂಗ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ನೀವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫುಲ್ ಥರೋವಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ hardly I can guess roughly I can say with my research ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು 20 ರಿಂದ 25% ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೀವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ 75% of things 75% of things you don't know you are not at they are explored there are plenty of things to be done in that hardly we will do the reels WhatsApp Insta Facebook call message that's it camera rarely you listen to the Spotify music YouTube that's it right am I right anything else beyond this anyone is doing mostly you're coming from a technological background okay technological ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ money पैसा बोलता है everything is money so hardly we explore our mobile phones so I consider them as digital illiterates doctor responding MPhil PhD everything gold medalist but technology ke we are illiterate because we don't explore it I'll just move on so here sociology in a society sociological lens sociological question sociology ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವರು ಇಲ್ಲದರಿಗೆ sociology something about scientific study about the society this is simple understanding ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 100% ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಒಳಗೆ 100% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ we cannot give the exactness ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ we call that it as a sociological perspective ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಅವರ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಿಂದ everyone is right in our definitions ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಅಂತೀವಿ ಯಾವುದರ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯೆ ಇದು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. No, we don't say that. All the definitions are accepted. All the scholars who have given their ideas, definitions, it is their perspective, their research, their thoughts. So you have to accept all the definitions. Yes, ಅದು ಒಂದು accept ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದು exact ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ include ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದ ಆ definition ನಾವು accept ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. So in that way, we have a different sociological lens. AI as a social factor. ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಅಳಗಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. AI, we have to be a part of it. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಐತಿ. ಈ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಂದಿ ಜನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಟೀಚರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೇಡಮ್ ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ನಾಗ attendance ಐತಿ. That is a digital attendance. So students and teachers are more focused on digital attendance. Biometric ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸೈನ್ ಅವ್ರು 4 ದಿವಸ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಬಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಐತೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? Yes. So the digital is having a great impact on us. Digitally, our lives are pretty good. We are under surveillance everywhere you go. You go to the market, you go to the malls, you go to any streets, there are surveillance. So there is a death of privacy. Privacy ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಾವು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. There is no privacy at all. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನೇ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಾಗ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. Someone has already posted it. So before you reach your home, you are already worldwide famous. That is how algorithms are social facts. Now, what is algorithms? They are something which teaches you what is ethically right. They exist outside us, but they also shape us. ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ethics ಅಂತ ಐತಿ. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮರೆತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೈತಿಕತೆ ಅಂತ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಚಂದಾಗಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂತಾರ? ಹಾರ್ಡ್ಲಿ. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಾಕ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಡೀಪ್ ಫೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇವ್ರ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದು, ಇವ್ರ ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದು. ಡೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಡೀಪ್ ಫೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅಶ್ಲೀಲ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಅನ್ನ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನ we are using it for the most purpose. We can do tremendous things, but are we doing that? No. We enjoy that. ಅಂತವನ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಏನ್ ನೋಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ ಅಂತದ ಅಶ್ಲೀಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಯಾರು ಯಾವ ಇದರಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ಯಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. They can identify how many have watched it. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾವ್ರಿ? ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅವು 1000ದಾಗ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಇಂಥ ಅಶ್ಲೀಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಲಕ್ಷದಾಗ ಇರ್ತಾವ. So who is promoting? We are promoting. So it is here the teachers, the parents have to socialize how to use the technology, how to use the mobiles, and how best you can utilize the AI for your improvement. Technology, but provided you use your skills. If you don't use it, you will become the slave. But the culprit are the who ruled us? Britishers. Just by the ring. Hardly. Now population more now and they ruled us. Now AI is a British. How we have to use them, how we have to find them, how it has to be utilized, it is in our hands. In our way, you know, message audio message ಹಾಕಿರೋದು. ದೋಸ್ತರಿಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂತ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಬರೀ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ನ ತಗೊಂತ ಲಿಟರಲಿ ಮನಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾರ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಾವು ಮನಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಂಗ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಆಗೈತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೆಂಗ ಹೆಂಗಾಗ್ತದು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮನಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗು ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೈರಾಣ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಬಂದಾಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಮೂವತ್ತು ಶೇಖರ್ ಬರ್ತಾರ, 40 ಮಂದಿ ಬರ್ತಾರ, 2-3 ತಾಸು ತಗದ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಕಳ್ತನ ಇದೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ, 4-5 ದಿವಸ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಹೆಂಗ ಮಾಡಿದ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಆನ್ ದ ವೇ ಟು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟೂರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಶೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಾನು ಈ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಹೊಂಟೀನಿ ಆಲ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫೈನಲಿ that we are reaching the destination, plan is getting success off to Andhra India. ಅದೇನ ಜೂನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಜು ಬಾಜು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So we are enjoying all virtually, not physical. So we are not enjoying the nisarga. Real life accept ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. That is how the nature is also giving a befitting answer. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಚಂದ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಚಂದ ನೋಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ. It's a simple law of nature. ಪರಿಸರದ ಅದಂತ ನಿಯಮ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಚಲೋದಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಚಂದ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಪಾಳಿನಾರ ಹಾಕತಿ ಭೂಕಂಪ ಮಾಡ್ತತಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ನೀ ದೊಡ್ಡವಲ್ಲ ನಾ ದೊಡ್ಡವ ಅಂತ. Right? So he looked at the whole. Yakandra he had seen the status and he completely looked at the whole house. So what are we doing? Now privacy का bit ಕೊಡಕತ್ತೀವಿ for others. मैं बाहर जा रहा हूँ, हाँ मेरे घर को लूट ले पता. So what is this? Are we not using technology for the wrong purpose? So we have to be very cautious. We have to be very cautious, very alert, high alert, red alert. All alerts. Now, yaar, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ದುಃಖ ಆಯ್ತು ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಬಂತ